G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, but for the very first time, welcome to Alpha 19, which only dropped a couple of hours ago, so I'm super excited to finally get into this. After seeing all of the preview shots and all of the teasers and stuff, it already looks amazing. I'm so excited to finally be here and finally starting the new Alpha, and this time, different to normal, as I get rid of all these starting things, I'm jumping straight into the game. Rather than before, where I've gone and done, like JaWoodle Park and testing and stuff like that, this time, because it is so different, I wanted to actually experience all of this for the first time. So I'm going to be calling this series Extinction, just because that's a cool sounding name, and I kind of like the sound of it. Plus, I mean, the human race is basically extinct at this point. Other than all the traitors that we're not going to talk about, I'm the only one left. So it's just me against a world full of zombies. I wouldn't have it any other way. So I feel like I'm just going to have to start this way, the normal way that I always do, get the resources, get the stone axe, craft the bedroll, do the starting quest, and then hopefully not come across anything too scary right quick. It feels good to be starting a new series again. I mean, other than the fact that the game looks amazing now, like all the things they've done to make it run smoother and look better, I am already a big fan of, and I've barely even made it off the starting spawn point. How are we looking? We've got my bedroll now. Let's grab you and just bang you down over here. So there's a lot of things. Ooh, got little icons on it now. There's a lot of things that I'm going to have to learn as we go through this. I'm coming in fresh. I've actually tried to stay away from any sort of spoilers that might give away how the game actually runs. So I'm going to experience a lot of this for the first time with you guys. I will go and do some JaWoodle Park stuff eventually, maybe after the first Horde night or something, but I do want to go in and try to figure out how to break the game like I usually do. But for now, I just want to play the game as it is and see how it goes. What else am I looking for? Trash and stuff is good. That looks like something new. A new, different kind of rotting trash. Still completely empty though, so still like the old trash. Still like me. It's empty, it's worthless, it's rotting. There we go. Okay, I relate to that trash on like a philosophical level. Make myself the plant fiber shirt and pants. Look at the new axe, by the way. Oh, that looks like a good time. Oh, look how pretty it all is now. Man, it's come a long way from the old days of like Alpha 16, Alpha 15, I think is when I started playing, maybe even Alpha 14. Man, like, I spent $5 on this game years ago at this point, and I have thousands of hours of playtime now. What's the best $5 I've ever spent? Let's break down the rest of this tree. It's taking a long ass time, but that's right, we'll get there eventually. What's the next thing I need to do? I need to wear these things, put you on and put you on. Next one is wooden club, get you on the craft as well. Don't want to waste too much time in the first couple of hours of the day, given I don't have anywhere to live just yet. I feel like this is going to end up with me hoveling in a hole, praying those zombies find me, which in Alpha 19 they may just. Weathered backpacks have got an upgrade as well. I'll quickly just rummage through though. What you got? A flashlight and some water. Okay, not terrible. I should also mention as well, before I get too far away from it, how this series is actually going to work. So as always, it is a permadeath series. I'm looking for bird's nest, by the way. It is a permadeath series, so if I die, that's it. There's no respawning and carrying on. It's just, it is what it is. I like the risk and reward of permadeath whenever I play this game. Plus, with the Extinction series, at the moment, it's just on default. So there we go. I wanted to see how the game actually functions now. So all the settings are on default, like difficulty is default, the zombies walk during the day and run during the night, bog standard 7 days to die, but every 2 weeks I will increment the difficulty up a little bit, so I'll ratchet it up just that little bit more. So by like, I think like day 54 or something like that, I should probably be at about insane, and I might tinker with the zombie speed settings at some point as well. So it should continue to get harder and harder and harder as time goes on, but that's kind of how it's going to work. Nice and simple, don't want to mess with the game too much, to see how we go. I need to go primitive bow, and is it one arrow? It is one arrow. Okay. Oh, there's a little bunny rabbit there. Well, you can sleep in my sleeping bag, mate. I built that specially for you. You can lay your long ears down and have a quick little kip. I'm gonna head into town and see what I can find. It's interesting that the hotbar down the bottom has had some updates. There's another bunny rabbit there. Is it me, or are there more bunny rabbits than there ever has been in any other alpha? Or maybe it's just, observer bias or whatever. The fact that confirmation bias, given that I'm standing amongst apparently a rabbit pen. But like the hotbar's been updated, so you've got the food and water underneath now, which is kind of nice. Kind of hard to see. I miss my old JaWoodle UI, with all the stuff down the bottom left. I liked that better, just me personally. But it's interesting to note that the XP bar is, well, I was going to say it's purple. It's not purple, it's magenta. Magenta is not purple. If you call magenta purple, you are lying to yourself and everybody around you. Magenta can fuck off. But it's nice that it's kind of, you know, more akin to what I had. Not quite the JaWoodle purple XP bar, but I appreciate it all the same. Let's grab some more stones. We're gonna need some more arrows. Let's see if we can find some, I think they call them remnants, I think. Like the kind of half POIs where there's not many zombies and occasionally some good loot. Let's see if we can stumble our way into one of those and find something worthwhile. Oh my god. It had to be, of course, it had to be. The first zombie we see in Alpha 19 is going to be Arlene. Oh god, what have they done to you, Arlene? You are... Look, you've had some better days. I knew that I definitely got out at the right time before you shacked up with old mate Cowboy, but he has done a number on you. The chlamydia that's been burned away for many, many years apparently has spread. You are looking rather worse for wear. Well, I mean, you're about to look worse with an arrow in your freaking gob, except I only made the one. Just 2 seconds. I promise this never happens. Look, I see a couple of seconds to reload. Need a cheeky little refractory period. Here we go, stone arrow, make 10 of those, get that on the go nice and quickly. I know, oh, okay, here we go. Here you go, you can have another one. Yeah, good. Can I finish it off? So, zombie AI and stuff is all different now as well. Plus, they've got zombie head tracking, which you probably noticed, which looks awesome. Oh god, you are not the girl I used to know, Arlene. The girl from way back in Alpha 16, Alpha 17 even, that I fell in love with is no more. You know when like you find your ex-girlfriend on Facebook, you're like, oh man, I got your better days. With Arlene, I definitely got her better days. I just want to quickly have a look at some of the new textures as well. So the bow looks kind of nice. What does the torch look like? That's, oh, that glowing effect. I feel like this is summoning in more cowboys and more Arlenes. I'll put that away. We've got, oh, the club looks a bit better now too. They've done, like, it's been like an entire overhaul of 7 days, which I super duper appreciate. I'll grab some more feathers out of you because we all know day one shit, you need your bow. Let's get some more stone arrows, wood frame block. I'll get you crafting as well. Just to make one wood frame block and then upgrade it to finish the quest. Then I can get some skill points to play with. The frames have a new texture as well. Let's just bang you somewhere over here, not in the middle of the road. I guarantee I'll hit it with a bloody bike at some point. There we go. Upgrade you. Bit slower on the stone axe, but that's alright. Okay, I can do the last one. Do I have enough stones for that? I don't. I'll find some more stones in a second, but first I want to raid this joint and see if I can find something. Probably not a great move though, coming into a place with Bernie zombies, because Bernie zombies suck a whole lot of cabbage dick. Yeah, you up a little bit. It's cabbage dick because it smells awfully rank, by the way. Up there. There. Oh, the first salsa. The first chips to dip in that salsa are mine. Where are you? I don't even care if there's more zombies down here. Come here, buddy. Oh, this is especially tingly salsa. That's especially spicy sauce. All on me chips. But I'm going to dip them anyway. All right, we're off to a flyer. Finally got the last bit done. Journey to settlement, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. It's only 166 meters. It's right there. Well, that is a really good time. So traders aren't like on the outskirts of the world anymore. They're just like 2 feet away from me. Look, I can see him at the door. He's right over there. So, all right, well, I'll go and explore you in a second, buddy. That's really good news. The other thing that I'm super excited for, when I was kind of reading through just kind of the important things in the new update, I did notice that a lot of the stuff that I've talked about before is actually in... in a duffel bag, not even a weapons bag. Oh, that's some good jibs to get tickled. Oh, that's really tickling my giblets. I'll take you and I'll take you. I'll keep Dubsy down there for my oh shit situations. I now have an oh shit shotgun. Oh, it looks sexy too. On day frickin' 1. Let's get a good look at this bad boy. Oh, it looks good. It looks really bloody good. I'm stoked with that find. All right, get back in there. But yeah, so one of the things they've added into the new alpha is that traders, after a certain amount of quests, will give you a quest to go and deliver something to another tradey potatey. So you can actually find the other trades, which is a freaking wonderful addition. It really is. The worst thing ever is when you knew there were traders out there, you just couldn't find them. So now there is a mechanic for you to actually go and find where all the other galahs are, wherever they may be flapping their ibis-colored wings. Let's repair you, because I do need my axe for things. Can I go through here? I mean, you're only wood. I'm going to take my time with this one. Make sure I don't miss any secrets. No point clearing out one of these half a POIs and not taking full advantage of it. I'm expecting there to be some Muppets hanging out behind a corner at any point here. No, nothing around there. Anything in the toilets? Wasn't really expecting much. I'm super stoked about finding that Dubsy because I wasn't expecting that to happen. They changed how the loot works in Alpha 19 now. So like, there's kind of like tier 1, tier 2, or tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 stages of loot. So tier 0 is primitive stuff, like stone spears, bows and arrows, clubs, that kind of stuff. Tier 1 is when you find your first weapons, your first firearms. So for example, like double barrel shotguns or pistols. So I wasn't expecting to find any sort of firearm until much later, but I am not complaining at all. I am all sorts of just flat out keen, flat out stoked that I found that goodness. Oh, there is an ibis though. Aim up a little bit. Oh, nail him in the chin. I mean, do the birds even have chins? I don't know. I suppose they would. Like, where does the beak connect to their face? I guess you'd call that a chin, or would you just call that the jowls? I can't remember. My bird anatomy, my ibis anatomy is not what it once was. You look horrific though. Man, the updated, just like the way the game looks now is so satisfying. Just trying to sort out what's in my inventory that I don't need right now. I'll go and replant those pine seeds because we need to make sure, just because the world has ended doesn't mean we need to stop trying to take care of the planet. Eventually, when I repopulate this planet with, or me and Trader Jen actually, I'll find Trader Jen and me and her will be like the Adam and Eve of the new world. When that happens, I need the planet to still be alive and green. So I'll go replant those. I don't need paper right now. I don't need sand right now. Anything else? I got some tuna, got some food, got some water. Well, it's not looking particularly terrible for me right off the bat. What is, oh, there's a stack of stuff there. Now, oh, it's an ammo pile too. I didn't see that. What is in the ammo pile first and foremost? Some bullets and some iron crossbow bolts. I'll take both of those. What's in the gun store box? An stone sledgehammer. All right, well, I don't need the wooden club anymore. I'll rely on a tier 2 stone sledgy. I also feel like my point of view, not my point of view, my angle of view, whatever that's called, I can't remember right now, is a little bit closer. I'm gonna have to kind of tinker with that. But that is the end of this POI. Let's see if we can just drop down here without breaking any legs. With all like the new critical hit system, which I'm sure we'll discover firsthand at some point, I don't want to take any sort of gambles by dropping off of any roofs. So I'm gonna take it nice and easy for the start. Oh, the stone sledgy looks cool too. It really looks cool. All right, let's go see Trader Potato and see what he's got for us on day 1. How is it going, mate? Nice to see you finally picked up your shit and moved into town. Probably a wise decision if you plan on staying in business for more than 3 heartbeats. I mean, I get that, you know, 3 seconds is a long time for guys like me, but you probably should have planned a little bit further ahead. Just grab some more stone out of this because I do need some more. I haven't really stumbled across any boulders just yet, so just grab whatever stones I can find. Oh, you cocktease, as if you claimed that stone for your own. Alright, fine. Also, I did just go and change my POV to 75 instead of like 63 that it's normally on. Just because this feels a bit more normal to me. I can raid the bird's nest, I'll take you for some more feathers. Before I do anything though, let's raid the compound and see what he's got for me. You never know what I might find in a destroyed cement mixer. Oh, you know what? There's all the stones that I need. That's going to give me 121 stones. Screw going out and punching a boulder till your fists bleed. Let's just take it from Tradie. And a forge schematic in the forge as well. That's a really good, so I'm happy with that. Any gas in you? No, that's fine. I'm going to keep on. I just tapped F, trying to turn my headlight on. I'm still in like the mindset of what I used to be when I had some actual gear. Oh, a cooking pot. That's a good get early on in the game. Gonna be a grill, more cooking pots, and pumpkin pie recipe. Alright, well, you're starting to give me some knowledge. Day 1 knowledge. Alright, I feel good about this. Oh, there's a treasure map in the trash inside Tradies. Alright, not complaining about that one at all. Actually found some pretty good stuff in Tradies compound. What have we got? We've got XP goggles, which I'm pretty excited about. Boom, bang that onto my noggin. As you can probably tell, big fan of having some old specs on my nose. Nicole's spelt weird to me. I would say that's Nicola, but it's like A on it. Ragged old treasure map. Alright, where are you going to send me? I'll accept your quest. Where are you going to go? Here, Nicola's treasure map. Oh, it's not too far away. It's not too far away, lads. All right, let's just see how far it actually is. Less than a kilometer. Well, that's pretty good. Normally, Trader Potato said like he spawns like more than a kilometer away. Mate, you could probably clean up the joint. It probably smells absolutely atrocious in here, and not because you haven't had a shower in 6 weeks. All right, that really freaks me out for a second. Watch this. Ready? When you come up and talk to him, it like punches in. It's a punch zoom on his face, and I wasn't expecting it. Oh, okay. Well, do you have any jobs? What have you got nearby? Tier 1 fetch. It's, oh, another tier 1 fetch. Less than 100 meters away. I'll take that one. Sure. Oh, damn it. Stop popping in and out. I kind of prefer the old way, if I'm being completely honest. It kind of like disorientates me when you're punching my camera around without really knowing what's happening. I can sell both of these with $80 dues. I will sell 2 of those. Sell that one. anything else in here I can sell. I'll keep the flashlight for now because I don't have anything. But if I find some duct tape, surely I could just strap the torch to the side of my head. Just like wear the duct tape like a chin strap and put the flashlight on my noggin like it's a goddamn unicorn horn. But no, I mean, I don't think the game's gonna let me do that, is it? I'll keep those for now. Anything else in here I can sell? Not really. I'll scrap. No, I shall keep you. Don't worry about it. Do you have anything good for me in here? I doubt it, but I want to check anyway. So right off the bat, he has 2 books that I can't afford because they're $1,000 redos each. Wasteland Treasures Volume 2, which isn't actually that great of a book. I don't really care about having that one. 10% more damage at night for bladed weapons. I said that very quickly, didn't I? It's like 6 in the morning for me right now, but that doesn't stop me being JaWoodle, being loud and talking fast. It's kind of like basically all that I am at this point. You watch. Those 2 books, I will never find again. Just like bloody Shotgun Messiah Volume 2 and Pistol Pete Volume 7, I will never ever find those ever again. But that's right, you don't really have anything for me, so let's just leave and go and do this quest real quick. Or actually, I mean, oh. And now, I thought you were on fire for a second. I thought you had finally taken your final form, Arlene, and you were actually now just sizzling with the power of chlamydia, but I guess not. Let's see if the old methods do it. Look at the head tracking, though. It actually, oh, and like she's got dead white eyes, too. All right, that's a little bit more creepy. Here we go. Get you to take a swing. There you go. Oh, she went for the cuddle. We ain't cuddling no more, Arlene. I don't know what you think this is, but you can't just walk up out of nowhere and try and latch your arms around me and lock me in to a cuddle. As much as I love a good snug, I ain't doing it with you. Before I start this thing, which, I mean, the new HUD looks great as well. Like, having, like, the actual, like obvious quest markers on your HUD as well, and then the bouncing yellow exclamation point. I actually really like that. It's cooking a great view. I did get honey. That's exactly what I wanted. Fuck yeah. Okay, well, I might actually just quickly make a chest and just bang you out the fronts. Do I have enough time to raid this place twice? It's pretty ambitious when I've got no weapons and no tools, but I might be able to give it a solid crack. Let's put you, oh, I can't, let's put you off the road. I hate it, like, because it works like a grid system, sometimes the actual ground is like halfway through a block and it doesn't quite line up properly, but that's all right. Oh, all my mods are gone. I can't wait for the wonderful people out there in the modding community to go through and, you know, make all my mods work for Alpha 19. I missed my inventory buttons. I have to do it the manual way, which sucks. Oh, I forgot to do that. Hang on, just 2 seconds, 2 seconds. No wonder Arlene's coming for me, trying to give me a cuddle. I haven't even planted the trees back. There we go, doing my part. I'm slowly getting my my normal loadout together. How many frames am I gonna need? Let's just go like 20 for now, I suppose. Oh, I've got, how many can I actually make? I can make 50, let's just make a smooth 50 like that. We'll put the rest of the wood away. Once I get like my normal loadout going, I should feel a whole lot better about this. Like food and water and stuff don't actually stay on me right now. You can go away. So I've got melee, I've got or some ranged, oh shit shotgun, and then bandages. Those are my first 4 almost always. Then the tools go in like 6, 7, 8s. At least that's the loadout I use these days. Got the arrows going. Yeah, okay, let's get in and give it a quick little gander about and see what's going on. Because if I can get in here and get double the loot, I'm gonna be pretty happy about it. Can I just like, yes I can. I can just reach around, give it the old rusty trombone, and get the ammo out of the crate. Don't ask how I can open it and just phase it through the world. We all know 7 Days to Die doesn't do physics, and especially when it actually benefits you, that is a quite nice surprise. Ooh. That's a good little stash of ammo for once. For once the bloody, oh, I can put that in there too. My stone just got a little bit sharper. For once the bloody ammo crate actually had some ammo and I like it. I'm gonna roll with the shotgun because we never know what we might come up against. The zombie might like just show up right inside our nipple and we're gonna have some sort of way to push him off us. Can still reach through the crack. Yes, I can. Love it. I haven't fixed the hitboxes quite that well. I get some knuckle wraps. I mean, I'll keep him on me for now in case I do need to punch a zombie in the schnoz. We'll see what happened to Arlene's face. Oh, speaking of an Arlene, how you doing, love? Come on, here we go. Gonna try and give me a cuddle again? Oh, get you, yeah. Oh, she's all about the schnugs. She's all about the schnugs. Arlene loves to get a cuddle in, even when it's probably not appropriate. Look, I have to go to work and stuff. We can snuggle later. Well, I can't. The cowboy can. Go find some dude wearing a big brimmed hat, not me. Oh, the first others are, oh god, that's horrific. When you clip them in the shoulder and they turn, but their head stays like looking straight into your soul. Oh, that's no bueno. I didn't enjoy that at all. That's gonna be something to get used to now. 7 Days is gone. It's starting to turn from like an arcade zombie shooter, it's like survival thing, to like a proper like atmospheric like horror kind of game. And I don't do horrors very well. I am not so good at the whole, like, being manly thing, clearly. So, that's gonna be a bit of an issue for me going forward, I think. Nothing else around here. Let's keep on pushing through. Try and be brave, Josh. Try and pretend like you know what you're doing. And try not to get yourself killed on day one. Oh, wow. Oh, you look big and scary now, too. Oh, you look really big and scary now, too. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go like this. Fortunately, most of my skills that I learned in Alpha 18 still apply. Oh, cheeky salsa. Cheeky salsa fire. Get your dips, dip your chips in there. Arlene wants to join the party. Oh, another salsa. Oh, man, we could fuel a whole, like, free tahita night. We could just, like, make a gigantic plate of nachos right now. I'll bring the chips. You bring the salsa. I'm sure there's some cheese involved there, too. Oh, I'm having a good time. Look how cool it looks now. God, those zombies look so still. Look at this guy. Okay, they really start to look like zombies now. And not like the haha, you're a zombie kind of way, let me teabag you. In the, oh my god, you're going to chew my nutsack off kind of way. Oh yes, our first reinforced chest and a medium ammo pile. Wow, this POI was actually really worthwhile. Let's raid the filing cabinet for some books. No, no good. I'll have to take you anyway. It is brass. We don't know how important brass is later on. Get some painkillers. That's some good gubbins. Let's go like this. Swap you over so I can find you later. Small ammo pile. More ammo. Are you hiding something down there? I think you might be. I don't know why I'm using my sledgy for this, but I could just use my sharpened bloody stone axe. Well, so what? There's like different kinds of backpacks now. Take you. What's in the bookshelf? Ah, our first book, Night Stalker. Gain 5% more XP from kills at night. Don't really plan on doing much at night these days because I'm going to get myself killed if I try, but I appreciate it all the same. Let's turn our flashlight on. Medium ammo pile. More knuckle wraps, more iron crossbow bolts, more shotgun ammo. Not upset, give me a pistol. A blunderbuss. Some iron arrows, some scrap armor. Alright, not terrible at all. You hiding anything up there? I'm now cucumbered, which is very upsetting. That's alright. We have now done this POI, and it's 5:30. I've got time. Let's get back out the front. Let's just go out the window, actually. Let's get back out the front, go and start the quest, drop all this stuff off into that, the box outside, and do it all again. Hopefully get some good stuff. I just had the idea that given that this, I mean, it increases block damage, but then lowers regeneration. Is that not actually... I thought it did some more damage. I'm going to put it on the sledgy just to think it might do some more. Oh, no, it doesn't hold a green anymore. Okay, well, I'll put the... yeah, I can put the Gravedigger mod on my sledgy. Never mind then. Put you into there. Yep, there we go. Go back to normal. Could have sworn I just heard something. There's zombies everywhere. I don't want to... Is that a... What, oh, that's just the boot of a car. I thought it was a dog or something that had a different texture. Got all worried there for a second. I don't need two of you. I can sell you for a couple of $2. I'll put you back in there. Don't need the blunderbuss because I have my Dubsy. Still can't believe I found a Dubsy day one. That's a real good time. Put all you guys in there. I'll come back for you another time. I promise all of you can go in. What I do want to do with those cloth fragments though is make myself a couple of bandos because I do want to save that first aid bandage for when I really actually need it. You go in there. You go in there. Could use them. I've got plenty of stone arrows to burn through anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you go on and you go on. Get the bandages down into here. Still got a spot left for another tool when I find it, but that's going to be fine for now. Boom, restart the quest, go straight back to the ammo pile and do it all over again. Wow. Are you kidding me? What is with the good loot? I mean, I complained for a long time that the loot system of old used to be kind of broken, but you give me military armor on day one. What? I mean, it's worse armor than the scrap stuff was, but it's going to keep me quiet and it's going to make me move a bit easier as well. I'm always a fan of military armor over like heavy armor just because whenever I get into a fight, I like to know that I can run away rather than get stuck somewhere and get the shit kicked out of me. Let's put you back in there as well. That's amazingly good. I'm real stoked about that. What a find. Man, day one is going exceedingly well. Not only have I already raided 2 POIs now, I found some good gear. Anyone in here gonna wake up? You over here? Someone hiding back here? Nope, no one up here. Ooh, a backpack I didn't find last time. Okay, I definitely heard someone wandering around this time. Yep. Someone somewhere is awake and trying to kill me. Let's go. Oh. I mean, you don't look like you know what... Oh man, it is too early for you to be doing shit like that. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, I was gonna say you don't look like you know what you're doing, and you just okay. Oh, Josh, it's the zombie apocalypse. Don't laugh at them for goodness sake. Don't try and get them even angrier at you than they already are. I cannot believe that just happened. Trying to move through kind of as quick as I can because it is 10 to 7, so I don't have a lot of time left in this place, let alone to go and hand in the tradie quests, but also just to finish off the POI. Let's just try and wake some Muppets up. I know it's pretty bold of me, but I need to go a little bit faster. Who have we got? Oh, God, you guys are real ugly. You are not looking great at all. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Take a swing. Yeah, no dice. Oh, get salsified. Take a swing. No, not going to do it. Oh, didn't get salsified. No, she's already dead. Josh, you can't just go around knocking off blocks. If they're already dead, just leave them dead. It'll be fine. I might just leave some of the looting till later. However, this is the last room in here. Get on the noise trap. You're going to wake up. Yep, there we go. Come on, buddy. Come to the doorway and... Oh, nope. Didn't go down. Didn't go down. Oh, ow. Ow. No, bad. Okay, we're going to first little run-in with a Muppet. Come on, stop it. Stop. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. You know what? Ain't in the mood. Ain't in the mood, Sonny Jim. Yes, I may have woken up half the neighborhood doing that, but I feel like it was worth it. You licked my nipples and I didn't enjoy it. Ooh, Urban Combat Volume 1, craft military stealth boots with no stamina penalty. I'll use that one. At some point down the road, I may actually craft those. I know I didn't in Wastelands. I did in Doomsday, actually, way back when. So I might craft those when I get around to it. Nothing hiding in there. Nothing hiding in there. All right, what's in the reinforced chest? Ooh, another book. Tech Junkie. That's one of the new book series. Craft robotic turret shells. Shells? Oh, wait. Turn a robotic turret into a makeshift shotgun turrets? That's a really good time. Got some mods as well and some ammo. Alright, I'm pretty chuffed with that one. I'm chuffed like a cockatoo at a buffet. Happy days. Alright, let's get out there. Let's go see Tradie. We can live in this house. I can raid this kitchen during the night time. However, before I leave, I need to make sure I actually get the stuff that he's sent me here to get. Courier satchel, grab you. Boom. Alright, let's go hand this stuff in. Let's not break the windows down though. The only problem with this POI is there's no like center room, there's no kind of safer room. It's all kind of on the outskirts ready for any zombie to hear me and break through, which doesn't make me feel especially safe, but it's just what we have to deal with. Here we go, mate. Better give me something good for this. I went through a whole lot to get this for 2 times Scotland, or a book I haven't read yet. Never Cucumbered at Night. I will take, that's actually a really good get. What else you got for me? Got some more fetches, not too far away. 500 meters, I'll just take the next closest one because sure, why not? I don't particularly want to sell anything to you, so I'll just read that one. I'll deal with the rest of that stuff a little bit later on. I'm now level 2. I have 5 I did all that without even spending my skill points. Wow, Josh, you talked at the start about how much you've played this game. You didn't even spend your opening tutorial skill points. You did all that as a complete naked nub. You great galah. All right, well, let's get inside. I'm going to take as much stuff as I can right now. So don't get cucumbered later, so it won't be too bad, but I'll take all of this. Let's just move it all inside and kind of take stock of what I've got. One too many. All right, put you back. Let's get inside and make myself, I'll take the wood. I don't have much wood, but I'll get some more. Make ourselves another chest, find a decent place to live in here, and try and get ourselves sorted for our first night in Alpha 19. As I said, there's no like real good room in this place. Like this corner here is about as good as it's gonna get for me. It's right smack bang in the center of the joint, so that hopefully any zombies outside won't hear me making a ruckus inside and come and try and beat down the walls to ruin me. Scrap you for some wood, get it done nice and quickly please, and I will need a secure storage chest. Boom, make one of those. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff you got to take into account, especially when you're not like kitted out. Like normally, you know, any other kind of series I do, at some point I get to the point where I could probably just stay outside all night. It wouldn't actually be too bad for me if I needed to, you know, not go home. But like when you're this fresh, when you're this early in the game, you really need to make sure that you're planning ahead and not putting yourself in a situation where a zombie can reach through a wall and pull you into oblivion. We've all seen zombie movies. That's a bad plan. Let's put all the rest of you in there. Let's put the land claim block down. Why not? I mean, this is the thing, I've always played sort of kind of like tentatively in the past, where like, you know, I don't spend the skill points just willy-nilly. I don't put land claim blocks down for some reason. I mean, I can buy forgetting elixirs, I can make new land claim blocks. I should just use the stuff I've got. I'm too like trained in the old ways of like the old Dooms, where if you find BFG ammo, you do not use it until you come across a cyber demon. You save your good shit for when you really need it. So I'm trying to kind of get out of that mindset, just use it when I got it, or use it or lose it kind of thing. The rest of you guys in there. I do need to make myself, actually, do I have any stones left over? I do. Don't have the stones downstairs, but I do have the stones in my backpack. Make myself another campfire. I haven't raided the kitchen yet, so there might be something decent in there for me. Yep, just there. I mean, let's just make like a little corner for me to live in. There's not much room, but it might keep me safe. Just as the sun is setting, I'm gonna quickly raid what I can in the kitchen. Some more water, that's good. So I actually have some canned food, another cooking pot. Some canned food. I've got some meat stew as well, which is good given I'm a little bit thirsty, a little bit hungry. I like that they have the food and water bar now. I like that they've finally implemented like an actual useful UI into this, but I mean, I guess I was just spoiled with the JaWoodle UI having like a nice thick bar down the bottom that you can actually see what's going on. So I might actually end up, some dye, reverting back to the JaWoodle UI when... Alright, I'm gonna have to move. My neighbors are way too loud. I feel like I'm sure what my neighbors feel like. He's way too loud and disrupting my sleep. So piss off, buddy. I'm gonna move down the road a little bit further. But yeah, so once all the mods, some yucca juice, sorted out, I can actually use my old mods. I will go back to like my normal kind of loadout for it. But man, I'm having a real good time. I spent an hour in this game so far, and I've loved every second of it. Given that the sledging has been like my mainstay so far, I'm going to put the blue dye in you. How do you look with your new blue dye? You look... It's a little bit... It looks kind of purple like that, doesn't it? A little bit darker than what I kind of would have liked it to be, I suppose. There we go. That's a nice sheen. So you get to actually see the blue. Alright, there's a couple of minutes left of the day before it all kicks off. Well, not really kicks off, but just gets a little bit more dangerous than it was. How are we looking? We're looking pretty okay. Let's have a look at my skill points. So... They have updated the skills as well. So not everything is out of 5 now. You can see some 4s in there. Like, for example, the Treasure Hunter has been split now. It's like 3 levels of Treasure Hunter as opposed to being built into Lucky Looter as the ominous sound sounds. Yeah, okay, this should be pretty good. So, sledging has been my go-to. So let's put a point into you. Boomstick, point into you. Just a point into strength in general. Sure, why not? I also want to go, well, I've got 2 more skill points, that should be fine. So healing factor is always a must, and pain tolerance as well. If we're going to get to the point where we're going to get punched in the face a whole bunch, given Arlene's so snuggly and always desperate to wrap her arms around you, I'm probably going to need to make sure that I have some way of breaking out of that cuddle and actually going and living my life. I'm not getting bogged down by that raging, flaming chlamydia factory. Zombies have spawned outside. This is why you have to be crouched when you do this. I'm 13% visible. I have nothing between me except a couple of flimsy-ass wooden walls. I need them not to know I'm here. Well, I mean, there's not much more I can really do right now. Like, I mean, in previous series, especially like when the series actually gets off a little bit, I can go and work on the base or something while I'm waiting around at night. But I don't have a base. I'm barely even like protected from the elements at this point. So I'm gonna have to like just crouch down here and hope that nothing finds me for a couple of hours. The first night, the first week, I've said this before, the first week of 7 Days to Die is the best 7 Days to Die experience you'll ever have. Just like living on the edge of constant fear of dying. Man, it just gets the heart pumping just that little bit. And for me, who is definitely not an adrenaline junkie, that is kind of the closest I get to being cool. But I'm going to have to leave this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed your first look at Alpha 19. There will be, this whole weekend, I'll be pumping Alpha 19 stuff out as quickly as I possibly can. But I have some keys to give away. So if you made it to the end of this video, I want to reward you for being such an awesome legend. So, I'll have to think of a phrase. What phrase should you put in the comments to get a key? I don't know. So I think as a throwback to old mate Tezza, who is buried in a box somewhere on a hill in the wastelands, if you put down in the comments down below, dippin' chips and slappin' nips, then I'll choose one of you guys at random to give you a code to 7 Days to Die. If you have a new PC, you don't have it on PC yet, get on that and I'll send a code to someone, but I'll be giving out a code every day this weekend. I've got 3 codes to give out. This is the first. So, dippin' chips and slappin' nips. I don't know. I'm just super excited to be back. Every time there's a new update, I get my nips all sorts of slapped, and I'll dip my chips in whatever salsified zombie I can come across. But I'll have to come back and continue our first adventure into Alpha 19, continue 7 Days to Die Extinction in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.